Ronan McCarthy breaking off.
And he's been breaking brilliantly. He really has. And wouldn't you know it, he's dry in the first frame of the final.
Don't let Jordan Shepherd see that.
No. I would be willing to bet Jordan Shepherd is not watching. It was Jordan Shepherd that Ronan McCarthy comprehensively beat in the semi-finals. It was all the Northern Irishman. Carl Sutton, who came over the line against Giuseppe D'Imperio in his semi-final a couple of hours ago, gets us underway on the left-hand side. He too broke well, maybe not quite as well as Ronan, but still solid. And he too looks like he's dry. No, he has made a ball, excuse me, but it's a horrible layout for him. Why wouldn't he be confident? Carl Sutton cues one in to get going. Not sure he's going to go though. Is he just taking the colour set? I'm not. The red-yellow at the bottom really tricky. The red-yellow at the top a little bit easier to deal with. So that solves one. So I guess he's backing himself to get that short position at the one at the bottom. I don't see him playing the breakout.
Barker jaws the yellow. Where's the cue ball going? In off. Well.
First big error in the match.
Massive. Look at them. I mean, just look at the yellows. That was a walk-in finish.
Edgy start for England.
Well, it didn't take long for the old nose to creep in, did it?
No. No, it did not. Ronan has to play one shot here. He has to play one shot to land nicely on the 8 ball.
Nice shot from Ronan McCarthy. Great double there by Carl Sutton.
Well, this is going to be a fabulous statement from Carl Sutton to get out from here. It really was a horrible layout.
Shot rolling.
That was brilliant. That was truly brilliant from Carl Sutton. Excellent break clearance. Really wasn't on when he came to the table. I was expecting him to slow that one down and play safe and make it awkward. He doesn't even allow Dylan Leary to get to the table. First blood goes to England. But Ronan McCarthy poised for an immediate response.
The two world singles finalists.
It is, yeah. Very apt if they both win their respective frames to start us off. There is the man. Carl beat on the right. Giuseppe, how deflated will he be? Is Ronan just a touch, just a turn short? Is he okay?
You can just drag the cue ball up to the top rail.
Yeah, he was just that half a turn short. But that is fabulous. That is really, really fabulous. He had no room to play with. Being that turn short meant he was always going close to the 8-ball. Brilliant shot. And the 2022 world champion sticks the frame on the board and punishes the error from Eddie Barker. And we're all level. As Shane Thompson gets himself going here. Shane Thompson is playing with Carl Sutton tomorrow in a big final. It's the World Doubles final that Shane will be in. Dejan Grech and Ryan Pisani from Malta for company in that one. Shane's not been in the best of form coming into the championships, but you get the sense he has built throughout the championships, and he's playing better now than when he started.
Two skippers there, Ron McCarthy and Lee Kendall.
Yeah, skippers watch on. Kenny has won this title a staggering number of times. England have won it a staggering number of times, and it still means as much to him as it ever has. You still get the sense he would do anything to win the title.
At the table on table one, Luke Gilbert, table two. Gilbert on table two, big opening for England.
Come on, Daggy.
Oof. I'll tell you what, that red had a little nick off the yellow on its way in then as well. Gilbert fires to black in. England are now 2-1 in front. His last ball though, the red flicked off the yellow and went in. It's Declan Brennan at the table for Northern Ireland. It's going to be another quick response.
That's okay. It's a touch on the thin side, but you can control it from here. England skipper comes up. The Fox, Lee Kendall. Beautiful shot from Declan Brennan. Beautiful break from Lee Kendall as well. Hit that so well. Great connection.
Lovely split. Race to 11 this match, of course.
Come on, Dagger.
It's black for Declan Brennan to level the match once again.
Ever impressive is Declan Brennan. He'll be deflated that he didn't get the individual prize he was looking for, but he's fighting for his team. And he gets them back all square. As Lee Kendall is in prime position to get England back in front. Comes out. He hasn't had long to get over the tough loss to Carl Sutton, his teammate in the World semi-final. He must pick himself up here in the World team final.
Come on, big man.
8 ball's going to go in here for Rab McCulloch. It will come back out. He's made other balls.
It's going very near the cue ball though, isn't it?
Yeah, just above, I think. It might be actually. No, it might be just below, because I think the cue ball is on the 8 ball spot. This is going to be really tough, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's going to impede him, isn't it? Get to the balls at the bottom for a start.
But I think he might be snookered.
Yeah.
So the rule is, if there's a ball on the 8 ball spot, then it will go below it, as near to that spot as it can in that line. So as it looks there, I think it's going to go directly below the below the cue ball, so he can only play up the table. He might have a shot on the yellow to the left-hand side. Yeah, he will have a shot on the yellow to the left-hand side, the thin cut. But it's very thin. Can he continue? And in pretty good shape here. Connections are good. Drop in. He's got to be delicate on the drop in the centre, but the position to the one at the top will be fine. So just slide it across the table now from the one on the bottom right. He's played for it in the corner, which is better. More room to manoeuvre, more room to play with. Better shot on the yellow to the bottom right to get there.
It's going for tit for tap for these matches.
Well, that used every single millimetre of that pocket. I did not think that was going to drop. Not the best shot from Lee Kendall. It won't matter, it's gone in. That's all that matters. And a simple 8 ball for Lee Kendall here to get England back in front. Good dish from Rab McCulloch. It was Northern Ireland that went through the tournament unbeaten. They dominated the group stages, dispatching everybody in emphatic style, including England. Credit to England, they got as close as anyone did, but Northern Ireland were so comprehensive in coming through the group stages. Winning the group stages that easily does not guarantee you anything. And they are in a big battle here in the World Team Final.
Great shot there from Brad McCulloch. Very impressive performer from Northern Ireland.
Brad McCulloch gets it done. This is high quality stuff, it really is. You saw pretty much just the one edgy shot really. Shane made a mistake as well, but Eddie Barker missed a bad ball. Other than that, this has been flawless, isn't it? The finish from Carl Sutton, the finish from Declan Brennan, the finish from Ronan McCarthy, the finish from Lee Kendall and Luke Gilbert, and now Robert McCulloch. It's been really high class. And it is Aaron Davies, and you see the reaction from Ronan Fay in his chair. He thought he was going to have cue ball in hand and an opportunity. Well, he has the opportunity, just not without cue ball in hand.
Yeah, he put his hands on his head there because he could see the cue ball come straight back towards him into that corner bag, and then that yellow stopped it.
So this will be the first moment after this frame. Well, they are already getting on with the next set, so the teams will be, or can be, adjusted. You can make substitutions and bring players in. On our system that I'm looking at, I don't believe England have made any changes, and I know Northern Ireland haven't. So Northern Ireland do have the one spare man. They have Lee Holt, who's essentially been their 8th man. He's gone really well for them, but I think they may stick with their front 7 throughout this match. England have more options. They have 3 on the bench. Interesting, just looking down the lineup at the England players, they're essentially, they've gone with their team that has performed the best through the tournament. The players they've left out for this match, Dom Cooney, Scott Pope and Mike King, statistically have been at the bottom. They're all going at 55%. Luke Gilbert just above that. Shane Thompson going at 56%. They've stuck with him even though he's struggling. And the rest have been going really well. Lee Kendall at 63, Giuseppe at 70, Aaron Davies at 70, Eddie Barker at 76, and Carl Sutton has dominated like he has done so often. Finished 6th in the individual rankings, but 84%. Very, very impressive for Carl. Only Ronan Fay finished with a higher percentage. Won a few more frames because he played a few more matches. Ronan Fay very much the individual player throughout the group stages. Carl Sutton though not far behind him. Brilliant shot from Dylan Leary, it really was. Good loss of turn, hidden the white really well. Shane Thompson in trouble.
Yeah, lots to ponder. Gibble coming through gap of black and yellow. Nothing separating these two sides at the moment.
Yeah, you feel this is just a little bit of a calm, isn't it? Both frames need a little bit of working out, a bit of calm as we build towards the latter stages. Big shot coming up here for Aaron Davies. Hammers the double home. Not brilliant position though for Aaron.
Dylan's kicked his 2 yellows out now then. Can he get to the plant at the top of the table? The yellow at the top's just pushed away from that corner. He might have to play it and play the cut plant. I mean, he could double get it in, but that's gone wide.
Yes, it wasn't the miss on the yellow for Aaron. It was the position onto it. And the big finisher for Northern Ireland, Ronan Fay, comes out with an opportunity to hurt England. He has been dominant in this tournament. He has been fantastic throughout.
Dylan Leary's just opened up his frame as well, giving himself a chance. Could be a bit of a swing coming here for Northern Ireland.
Come on, Tommy. Yes, Ronan. Come on, Ronan, son.
Well, when you look at what Ronan's percentage is, Ronan Fay, you think that's a given that he's going to get that finish.
He's just been so solid. He's always been their anchor man ever since they started putting this side together. The last 3 years he's been rock solid at the bottom. He's been the Iceman, but he has been another level above in this tournament from previous couple. He has been so good.
Dylan's come up a little short.
Come on, big fan.
If it went all the way down to a deciding frame, unless England make any changes, it would end up as a Ronan Fay, Giuseppe D'Imperio, and take nothing away from Giuseppe. He's just lost in a world semi-final. Northern Ireland would be very happy with that. They don't want to get there, they want to win before that. So do England, but just looking further ahead in the way that Ronan has gone, you'd always feel confident in him.
Dylan's been unlucky there. Good pop with the yellow, but his cue ball's gone. Stuck behind the yellow at the top.
Come on, big man. Yes, Ronan, son.
This frame on the right is essentially to win the first session of 7 frames. It rolls straight on, so it doesn't quite play out like that, but that's what it's for, to give the side that slight edge. It's not the worst outcome for Dylan Leary. He's a big second favourite for that frame, but he's not left it wide open for Shane Thompson, as Ronan Fay gets himself nicely onto the 8. Main camera always makes it look like it's unmissable, but that side camera, all of a sudden it looks a little bit trickier, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
We're under pressure in a world final. And in it goes. Huge reaction from Ronan Fay. That was massive. Big, big moment for Northern Ireland. They get themselves in front.
Well, throwing down the gauntlet.
Yeah, for how long though? Shane Thompson's in. Is he just going to accept the double on the 8 ball then? Is he going to try and move it? It could just be the double.
Yeah, he just wants a shot.
Luke Gilbert back out. He's taken on Ronan McCarthy. It's Luke Gilbert with the first chance. We'll stay on this one on the left for a second, as it is a double to tie the scores back up for Shane Thompson. Horrible mess on the right hand side as well, so we'll just stay on this left hand side for a moment or two. Big shot coming up. Right in the heart of the pocket for Shane Thompson. Big moment for England, they respond.
And England fired up now as well. We're building towards a crescendo for later.
Yeah, big moment, big celebration. Maybe not quite as big as Ronan Fay's, but it was still big. On the left, sorry, on the right, we've still got an action. Will go on a while. Luke Gilbert has a fantastic all-round game. Ronan McCarthy, though, is a master in these situations of working it out. And if you weren't here earlier and you haven't heard the news, Ronan McCarthy is back in a world final, looking to win the title for the second time in 3 years. He'll be taking on England's Carl Sutton. Huge break from Declan Brennan here.
Yeah, that was a monster.
He'll be asking himself, where was that in the singles?
Yeah.
He lost to Ronan McCarthy in the quarterfinals.
Let's see you, Gary. Come on. Set, Ronan.
Declan took out a really good finish in his first frame. He's going to need another one here. That gap there was huge for him.
Straight shot, Daggy. Straight shot, come on.
Come on, mate.
Bit of a sticky frame on table 2 between Luke Gilbert. Declan Brennan has an opening on table 1. Luke's playing Ronan over here. A bit tactical over there now.
Yes, Daggy. Yes, Daggy. Come on. Come on, Daggy.
The one on the right might last a little while. No rush for either player to advance that frame. We might see a few frames finished on the left-hand side. Declan Brennan in perfect position to finish this one here against tomorrow's world finalist Carl Sutton. Brilliant stuff from Declan Brennan, Champions League champion, playing brilliantly for his team here in the final. 2 really high-class finishes from Declan, and Northern Ireland are back in front. England are sending out Eddie Barker, who made a bad error. And a very edgy start for Eddie. He's been going brilliantly in the championship. That error cost his side a frame. And he's back out there. Gary Clark for company, who didn't get much of a look in against Luke Gilbert in his first frame. This is the thing, Tony, with the team championships, especially at the highest level, the World Team Final. You just don't know which of your team are going to get the opportunities, because you're going to have plenty that aren't going to get a shot in their frames, and you've got to. That's where having that deep squad, that 1 to 7, or having subs to come in as well, really helps you, because you don't know who needs to stand up and win the match.
Well, I don't think you can drop anybody if you're getting broken dished. It's just part and parcel of the high standard that these teams are playing at. I feel, you know, before you play in a final, you know who's been firing all cylinders. You know who your big hitters are. You know who can stand up. You've played with this team long enough for a period of over a week, and you kind of get to know their flaws, what's their strengths. So, to be fair, I would never change my lineup in a final unless something had to be severely wrong with one of the players. You get breaking dish, you have dry breaks, all that just comes as part and parcel of the game. So, but my word, it's tight out there with these two sides.
Yeah, you do feel this marathon frame on the right could be a big one for, you know, it's right in the middle of the match, but yeah, it's going to take up a lot of time.
But at the moment, it's Luke Gilbert slightly ahead of Ronan in that frame, the way the balls are situated. But then Ronan's been there, seen it all, done it.
Not sure what we are waiting for on the left-hand side. It looks like we are ready to go. Eddie Barker will have the break, Batman. And it's straight in off for Eddie. You have to say it's another bad error, although that does happen on the break, but look what he has left. Happy birthday, Gary Clark.
Well, this is a perfect layout with these reds.
Come on, man, come on.
Do you know what? I wouldn't play that one. I think I'd play the one that's over the middle bag on the left. Drop that in, drop the other one in the middle.
I think it's...
The red at the top, screw down for the other two.
I think it's a much harder ball than it looks. I think it's touching the cushion. Yeah, he's playing into it.
Wow.
Brilliant shot. My first thought was that was just popped over the middle pocket and it was really, really easy. But on review, it had to be moved, and that is an excellent opening shot from Gary.
It's perfect now because you roll this one in the other middle, and he's left the angle on the other into the middle. It's just... I think you can actually play with topspin into the cushion and bring the cue ball down. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, that first shot he played was dangerous as well. But I know he's got cue ball in hand to give himself the perfect angle, but if you get it slightly wrong and catch the underside of that red, you're in off. So a very, very dangerous shot that he played, and he had to be pinpoint, and he was.
First team to get two clear. How long for? Only Luke Gilbert will know.
Well, I reckon we're in for a few more frames here on the left, aren't we?
No, Luke Gilbert's going game over there.
Might not be now, although if he can see the red, he'll be fine. As Gary does complete the finish as expected. It was all about the first shot, which he got. Poor break from Eddie Barker, and he's lost 2 out of 2. And Northern Ireland are pumped up. Oh yeah, very good for Luke Gilbert. He should get this now. It's been excellent. You said he was in front in the tactical exchange. That's how it's played out. He's 3 pots away from getting back within 1.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot Rona could do in that frame. At some point, Gilbert was always going to get the first bite at the cherry there, and he's gobbled it right up.
I'm having a call for
taking no chances.
Yeah. And it is frame on the board for England. A response, having lost a couple on the trot to fall 2 behind. They're back to just 1.
Come on, boys! Every frame, lads, come on!
So 2 tables finishing at just about the same time. Just about to get back underway on the left-hand side. Callum Singleton, who got broke cleared in his first frame against Lee Kendall. This time he has a chance. And it's a good one. It's a really good one here for Callum.
Yellow's the colour.
Only question mark, the 2 in the middle of the table. Do one of them go in the centre? If not, they come down the bottom. That's it. That's that's the level of complexity.
But it could be a plant in the other middle.
It might be, but doesn't need to be, does it?
Take one in the corner. Does the cue ball bump into that red on the rail?
Well, that makes things trickier.
I don't know. Does it?
No, it doesn't. It goes to the top left corner. He's landed plumb. He's landed absolutely plumb.
Yeah, that could not have come out any better for Callum Singleton.
Aaron Davis gets us going once again on the right-hand side. He's up against Rap McCulloch. Aaron missed his opportunity, missed a ball in the middle against Ronan Fay, who took out a good counter. Aaron will have a chance to put things right.
Come on, Lee. Come on, mate.
Yellow doesn't go, the one on the left-hand side, to top left for Callum, so just needs to be mindful of that. It's not really a problem, goes left-centre comfortably. Just sort of thinking through the pattern. Does he play on it now? He might have done, and he might take it to the corner now. Doesn't have to, though. Can leave it there as last ball, but... Or secondly, he could go for two or three different ways there. But I think he is going to take it to the corner.
Aaron Davis putting 2 yellows in the same shot on table 2.
I think on the left I would leave it, and because when you take the one underneath the 8 ball, just in case you get a touch straight, it then can connect to the one on the top cushion. So I think I would, and that Callum agrees, and he has landed a touch straight. He can force it out.
Come on, Louis. That's good, Louis.
Callum now cut the yellow ball into the centre pocket. Look over at table 2 and Aaron Davis.
Come on, Callum, son! Make sure, Callum, son, come on now.
Singleton, 2 balls away from getting number 7 on the board for Northern Ireland. Stretching that lead to 2 again.
Slight rush of blood from Callum. Giuseppe's not having the evening he was looking for. Lost in the semi-final. Hasn't had a shot here in the final. Got cleared in his first frame. 8 ball away from getting cleared in his second frame. And he has been cleared. Callum Singleton with a brilliant finish. Brilliant break, you have to say. And they're 2 clear once again. The defending champions getting close.
Brad McCulloch just getting out of the way there, just to not be in Aaron Davis's eye line as he plays this yellow into the top left-hand pocket. All very respectful out there.
Shot from Aaron. Just the last time Northern Ireland got 2 in front, they were pegged back almost instantly. I feel like we're in for exactly the same thing again here. Aaron is primed. And this simple 8 ball to get back within 1. And it goes. Very good from Aaron Davies. Put right what went wrong in the previous frame.
Dom Cooney on the bench for England.
Yeah, not going to get brought in, I don't think.
No.
We have reached a point where you can make those decisions, but the man that makes those decisions, Lee Kendall, is out in the arena. He's got Ronan Fay for company. It is Ronan with the break. Ronan made a very good counter clearance in his first frame. Lee Kendall made a very good break clearance. And look at that break. No wonder he's been player of the tournament.
Wow.
What a monster. Well, I believe that they are waiting, as we see Team Bless there watching on. Dom Cooney being rested for the final, or being dropped for the final, we should say. But the teams are waiting till this frame is finished before they make the decision on who goes out for the final set of games. Now, I can tell you, I don't have confirmation on this, but this will be very much England's doing, because we know what Northern Ireland are going to do. No disrespect meant to Lee Hull, he's their 8th man. Northern Ireland are going to go with the same 1 to 7. So Lee Kendall, Steve Mills will make the decision on what England do after this frame. I guess it's their right, but it will slow the match up here as we get very close to midnight. Late drama in Blackpool at the World Championships.
Come on, Ryan, find it. Come on, big man. Lovely shot, Ryan. Come on. Come on, find it, find it. Come on, back man. Get over there. Come on, big man. Come on, son.
It's getting tight out there. This is tough. Is he getting in trouble? What a shot from Ronan Fay.
Wow. That
Didn't
is
quite
huge.
get the cue ball, but huge shot from Ronan. He dug himself a big hole. He is trying to climb his way out of it. That is half a step out, but where's he going? It's only
Double corner. Double bottom left-hand corner. If he was to get this, my word, what an absolute kick in the guts for England this would be. England might change all 7.
Ooh, didn't land for Ronan Fay. Big chance coming up for Lee Kendall.
Head up.
100%, mate, come on.
Clever shot there from Kendall. Got the cue ball down. No, this is huge. Well, he's left himself the angle. Just to come across the table, get onto the last yellow. Just wiped his feet. Still went in though. Punch this in now with a bit of side. Just flick it off the rail, leave the black in the bottom left hand corner. There it is. this to level the match at 7 each. A captain's innings for Lee Kendall. Down goes the black and it's 7-all. Not seen that emotion from Lee for a while.
Come on, boys. Let's push, boys. Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go.
And you can see now, captain and manager making the decisions. What are they going to do? Big decisions to make. Carl Sutton watching on. Don't worry, Carl, they're not dropping you, I can assure you of that. I wonder what they're saying. Marion Jude watches on as well. Decision made. Skipper has made the call. And he's bringing in Dom Cooney to replace Eddie Barker.
I thought they were bringing in Steve Mills.
Steve Mills is best on the sidelines managing his troops. Big moment then for Dom Cooney. He's obviously top ultimate pool professional, former Pro Series champion, but not having the tournament he was hoping for in his return to the England side.
He was seeded here in the singles as well.
And he was seeded in the seeded 2 in the singles. Got a terrible draw. Got Tom Cousins.
Come on, Dylan.
But then Eddie Barker did make a bad mistake in his opening frame and screwed straight off his break in the second. So I suppose
I'm not surprised by the decision at all.
No. There's a case for it. Hard lines on Eddie, you know, and he's a great professional. But I think you have to give Dom a crack at the whip.
Oh, and he goes straight and off himself. Can you believe it?
He didn't borrow Eddie's breaking cue, did he?
A little bit fortunate with where the yellow and red have finished at the top of the table. They're going to be tricky to deal with. Where's the 8 ball? Wow.
Well, all sorts of permutations happening here now. Black's flying around the table. Ronan McCarthy in a world final, missing balls all over the place. What's going on?
Yeah, it's a poor one from Ronan. What does Shane Thompson do?
Come on, Dale.
7-all, and everybody's arms are tightening up.
Come on, Dylan.
Let's go, Dom. Come on, Dom. Big frame. Come on. Make sure. Come on.
Shane's got a couple of big shots to play, but he has the frame in his grasp here. Dom Cooney will glad he's he'll be glad he got to the table. It's getting late here, folks. Big problem for Dom to deal with is the red at the top. I don't think there's enough showing to make it, so he's red off red, I suspect. Or is he thinking Getting a cannon another way as Shane Thompson misses one.
Come on, McCarthy.
Come on, Ronan, let's go.
Poor miss from Shane.
Well, they're all at it.
Cue ball. Wow.
How did that not go in? I thought,
And look where he's landed. It couldn't have landed better for Dom Cooney. I don't know how the cue ball didn't go in, but he's had a right result here, Dom Cooney.
yeah, you can play the red off the red over there.
Yeah,
Bump it out.
that ball could have gone anywhere. He's landed on the other one. Brilliant shot from Dylan Leary. Absolutely fabulous. Still needs another.
Cooney now just to play red. Just off a quarter ball of the other red that is stuck next to the yellow. Brings it, oh,
Oh dear. Oh dear. Is it going to pull up in time?
that's not good.
Does it? I
He's
think
played that too thick.
Have a look at it. Have a look, kid. Come on. Come on, McCarthy, have a look.
Oh, great shot from Roland McCarthy. What a shot. What a shot from Dom Cooney as well. Cooney still a lot to do though with this black ball, but McCarthy's just opened him up a winning chance of the frame. Well, we know Ronan now should get home from the position he's in. Dom Cooney, different kettle of fish over there, because if he doesn't get that black ball, we could see Northern Ireland getting 9-7 up, just requiring 2.
Oof, he's fluked it. Oh, he hasn't. Wow, he gave it a ride. And it's gone to an area to make it awkward for Dylan Leary. There is a bad yellow now. It could have gone anywhere. It could have left absolute drop-ins. But while that's happening, Ronan McCarthy in another world final. And he gets his side in front in the final session here. 8-7. Ronan McCarthy does what he needed to do. Punishes a bad mistake from Shane Thompson.
And I see on the horizon Declan Brennan is coming to the table next to Northern Ireland as well.
And he's been player of the match for Northern Ireland. He's taken out 2 fabulous finishes.
And the hits just keep on coming.
This is not easy for Dylan. He would have feared the worst though when he saw where Dom's red went when he played that shot and went up the table. He'll be pleased to have the chance. Worst way, Dylan will get himself to a double. Absolute worst way here.
Come on.
Or will he? Or will he? He's a little bit... Well, he's going to play the cannon, I guess. Dangerous to play that, though.
Right, so if he can just snip this in the middle, how he wants to contact this is just past halfway this yellow, because he'll nudge it and be on it.
He could end up really awkward if he gets this wrong.
Really soft, you want to play this, really soft.
Yeah, he is awkward. He is really awkward.
Yeah, that's if it's really soft, he'd have had that straight into the corner.
Come on, Dale.
Can you play a double here as a shot to nothing? Or is it too
I'll
much?
tell you what, no, that's a really good idea, by the way. I'll tell you what I would play, and I know it sounds a bit out there at this sort of stage of the match. You play that twice across.
Play the treble, yeah.
Because you can guide a cue ball. So you're not leaving a double. Yeah, you might leave the up and down here and there, but you would also leave the angle if you get it to get onto the black. And that's what I would play, twice across, because the double's going to be quite wide.
Yeah, you want it. The key thing is making sure the cue ball stays kind of level with the yellow at the bottom, so that you only leave them up and down. Yeah,
absolutely.
And the treble's makeable as well.
I don't mind them shots. They're not as hard as I think you played it. I think you played it and went wide.
Yeah, it's a good outcome though. So it gives Dom hope. Dom will go close to making this. And Daggy gets a chance.
Big frame deck, come on, son.
Both teams playing on just raw emotion now.
Dom's not got it. He might go in off here.
Nice hit it.
Oh, it's a good result for Dom. If that 8 ball still goes, it's a good result. If it doesn't go, then Dylan can just play off the yellow in the top half, and he's still favourite for the frame. You're saying it doesn't? I don't think it does either.
No. I'll tell you what I do. I'll pump that yellow around the table and bring it back down to the bottom, below halfway, below the middle pump bags. I want that yellow. Snug it up there. Because you can play at the angles there, you can just pump it, follow the cue ball through a bit. He's snugging him. No,
very good, very good. Also,
cross double.
It's that time where we say good morning and a very warm welcome to the final day of the WEPF World Championships as we tick over past the midnight hour. We are officially on to the final day of the championships. A late finish here, late night drama in Blackpool at the World Team Championships.
No, he's not going to cross double.
Yeah, good shot from Dom. It would have been so much better for Dylan to get the snooker. Massive moment for Declan Brennan.
Refocus, Deggy. Come on, son. Massive frame, mate. Come on.
Well, it's all about the cue power. If he has an angle to get the cue ball to that right hand rail, this is Dylan Leary I'm on about. You play the big screw shot, length of the table.
What a test of cueing, though. What a test of cueing.
Oh, I thought that was in then for a second.
And he hasn't got away with it.
Oof.
Oh, how unlucky for Declan. He got massively lucky on the previous shot and he gets unlucky this time round.
Cue ball, it's gone.
Wow!
Oh my God!
Wow, unbelievable. What a mistake from Dom Cooney. What a mistake from England, just as they were handed a lifeline on the left-hand side. Dom Cooney gives it away on the right-hand side. Northern Ireland are 2 away.
Unbelievable drama now unfolding. Luke Gilbert, though, you just know.
Come on, Gary.
These sort of things don't happen to Luke Gilbert, though. He doesn't make those mistakes. This is probably the most calmest head in both teams now. That's the man I want at the table if I'm playing.
Yeah,
can I have another 6 of those, please?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got this for winning all 3 of his. And he should get it from here. But nothing's easy at this stage.
Come on, Gary.
England have to win 4 of the last 5. As we're back underway on the right-hand side. Gary Clark went in off from his break, giving England a chance on the right-hand side. That's Aaron Davies, but here it's Luke Gilbert playing brilliantly. He's been fantastic in this match. England back within 1.
Plenty of emotion there from Luke Gilbert.
Four frames to play. England need 3. Northern Ireland need 1. Gary Clark, Aaron Davies. Sorry, Northern Ireland need 2, excuse me. Callum Singleton will take on Carl Sutton over on the left-hand table. They're just about to get underway. The match is still to go on. Robert McCulloch and Lee Kendall, and then Ronan Fay and Giuseppe D'Imperio. That is what we have to come. What will happen from here?
Well, I think it looks like it's going 9-all. Table 2. That's a meaty break.
It's not easy here for Aaron. There's lots of cheering, but it's not guaranteed. He should get it, but it's not a guarantee.
Davis has played that perfectly. Got to drop that one in the centre, pull the cue ball back, and it's going to be 9-all as we head past the twilight hour in this world final. This for levels, you devils.
And Davies gets the frame on the board. The in-off hurts Gary Clark. And we're back all square. Just when you think you're expecting that big error from Dom Cooney to really hurt them. And it doesn't. You know, Luke Gilbert and Aaron Davies bail him out. And we're back all square. And Carl Sutton, who's been brilliant.
Well, they've saved it, England, and they saved their emotion for the final.
They had plenty saved up.
They did.
That's the way they always go, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
They expect to get through the group stages, and they do it so smoothly. They very rarely show anything. Oh, it's just got a bounce, I think. Oh, he's landed okay, but does he need a nudge on the 1 by the 8 ball, which I thought he might be trying to get a little bit high to play it.
If not, can he not just pop this one in that's next to black, roll the cue ball through off the side rail, then he'll have to pot the one that's on the black spot. Cue ball then off the 2 cushions and loop behind.
Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. He played it with rakes of side, trying to hold the cue ball, and he missed it.
And he was quite nonchalant the way he played it. He'd already potted that in his own mind. He was thinking about the next shot. He's probably thinking about the world final, the singles.
He can't believe it. He cannot believe what he's just done. It's not easy here, though, for Callum Singleton. It really isn't. But to have the chance, he wouldn't have been expecting.
Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. Come on, Louis, walk out.
Callum Singleton, do you just play the loss of turn here and try and... You're not going to clear, are you? I mean, it's a big clearance if you take it on. Just play the loss of turn, pull the cue ball back to the top of the table. I mean, you're getting the sense he's looking for more than that, and I guess it's one good shot to get on the 8 ball, and you've got to deal with the one on the cushion. But I think I just like the loss of turn at this stage in a world final, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I thought for a second that was going to hurt him. It's spinning across.
Come on, Rob, mate. Come on, Rob. Come on, boys. That's what I call it, mate. Come on, boys. Come on, Reeve. Come on. Come on, Big Bill. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, Rob. Come on, fine ball, Rob. Come on. Extension of goals.
Carl Sutton is in a world of trouble. Mistake from Rab McCulloch gives Lee Kendall the chance. That's not a bad shot from Carl Sutton, in all honesty. Getting the yellow up the table really helps him in a tactical exchange for me. He's still second favourite, but he's given himself hope here.
This match now just been played on nerve ends.
Come on, Louis, son.
Decent shot there from Callum. I think the Kendall one's over.
Yeah, he should get those. I mean, let's not get blasé about it. He still needs to make sure. It would take a bad shot to make a mess of them. He's so good, and he's so good in this situation.
Yes, miss. Yes, come on, Louis.
So that means Callum should get to his final red, but can he get to the 8 ball? Drop in here. He'll need to leave a couple of turns of angle on the one on the cushion to then get out for the one over the middle. Drop it in, probably on and off the bottom cushion, or depending on his angle, might come straight across. There is room to get on that 8 ball. It's a huge visit to the table for Callum Singleton. Kenny might just have to move a couple of yellows here, but should be fairly controlled when he plays it. Well, he went through the gap, which works well. Delicate drop in the middle, leaves him on the plum. And that's a nice amount of turn off the cushion here for Callum. As comfortable as this shot can be in this situation.
But looking at it, I think he just wants to get down on the bottom right-hand side of the table, Callum, for the black into the middle.
I think it goes in the corner as well. It might not, but there's more room there than it looks on our camera.
Yeah.
This is the shot for me. Pumps it in. Too much. And he's left himself a really bad angle. But I guess he's so bad on it that he can get the cue ball. He has room to get the cue ball around the table as we see Lee Kendall continue to stay in perfect position throughout this finish.
Depends which one he wants to go now. I mean, do you want to play this with a load of sort of screw left-hand side so the cue ball goes off the top rail, then spins to the left-hand rail? I don't like that shot.
Didn't get anywhere near. Well, he needs it to go to the bottom left corner.
Maybe it does.
Maybe it does. If it does go, he's on it okay. He's getting down quickly. It does go. That's a good shot. That's the way to play it from Callum. And then it goes. What a finish from Callum Singleton. What balls to come up with that in that moment. The pressure was on him. That was tough. That was class.
Finish. Good call. Ballsy finish. 10-9, and it's going to go to the wire.
Everything he hit there went right in the heart of the pocket as well. There was so much authority in that finish.
It's going to go to the wire, and it's going to go to down to the man who's got the highest winning average in the whole tournament for Northern Ireland, Ronan Fay.
Loads of room here for Lee Kendall.
And he's going to be taking on Giuseppe D'Imperio.
Big final frame. Lee Kendall just needs to get us there. It's been big from the skipper. This is for 3 out of 3 for Lee Kendall. Been a brilliant performance as well.
He's rolled back the years.
Yeah. Pretty much 3 visits to the table for Lee Kendall. He's been brilliant. And it is Giuseppe D'Imperio that comes out. He's having a very tough night. Lost in the world singles semi-final to his teammate Carl Sutton, and he's been cleared off both breaks he's had tonight. He's not played a shot in the team championships yet. All the pressure on his shoulders, and he's going for the cut break.
Oof.
And it's a brilliant, brilliant cut break. Oof, what a break.
Look at that.
Commentated on his semi-final against Carl Sutton a couple hours ago, and he didn't hit anything like that. His break was struggling. Comes up with the goods at the right time in the final, though.
Can Giuseppe be the man for England? Can he land the world crown and dismantle the defending champions? He's got to be pretty nervous now, I reckon, at 10 or wants to be out. I mean, you would want to be out there.
This is his first shot in open play in the match as
Yeah.
well. He's been dished up twice. Now he gets his chance. It's been a tough night for him, but he gets a chance to be the hero.
I want to be out there as long as I was guaranteed not to miss. Uh-oh.
He's in trouble. He's immediately in trouble.
Have a look at the English faces there.
Aaron Davies looks like he's ready for bed. Head in his hands. I'm ready for bed. It's been a fabulous day here in Blackpool. What a way for us to finish it off. Everything hinges on this frame here, and everyone has stayed to watch.
Cue ball, still close to the corner. He's going to stay out though.
It's a good shot from Giuseppe. That really is a good shot, and he's going to ramp the pressure up onto Ronan Fay. Is he having a look? Does the yellow go right centre? Don't think so. That's the ball. Is there any hiding places, or does he have to go? His teammates and the junior team behind it as well, watching on.
Big moments these. Oh, he's taking a long yellow into the bottom right hand corner. This is a knee trembler. No, he's not gone for it.
He's played the safety, and he's short. But the yellow he played comes and does its job.
Plant.
If he's left the plant, it's hard to say he's been unlucky, because the ball that's come back across has saved him a little bit as well. But it would be a huge shot for Giuseppe to take that, because it would open everything up. What else has he got, though?
They're playing tactical with open balls. I get it, because it's 10-all in a world final.
I think if the yellow was open on near the right-hand side centre, I think Ronan would have gone there, but it wasn't. And that's going to make that yellow worse. It is a very open tactical exchange, this. That's a very, very good shot.
Well, it is, because it leaves the reds open and the black.
Aaron can't watch.
It's probably eyeballs are hanging out of his head on springs.
I think Ronan's looking for the same area of the table as last time. Bit pacey, bit pacey. Has he left the gap? Has he left the gap? It's tight. He did leave the gap. That's an excellent pot from Giuseppe.
Didn't want to screw back that couple of inches, did he?
Come on, G.
Tony, what does 100% in this situation mean? Because surely he's giving 100%.
Yeah, if I was playing, it's one of those annoying things you say, really?
I'd turn around to my teammates. Oh, I'm giving that, mate. Don't you worry.
I said, no, I'm only able to do 87 at this moment in time.
Does 100% class as coaching?
No.
It's a great shot from Giuseppe. It really is. He has landed plumb. That is 2 brilliant shots, and he is 3 balls away from winning the title.
Pot the red on the left and screw back a couple of inches. That would be deemed as coaching. But this is incredible. This is to win the world title. Look what it means to Steve Mills.
It has been brilliant here from Giuseppe. It really has. Those first 2 shots were fabulous. To land plumb and make it as easy as it possibly could be to win the world title. And this 8 balls for it.
He must be buzzing inside this for the title.
And in it goes. England are the champions once again. Giuseppe D'Imperio's the hero. He wins the deciding frame. A couple of brilliant tactical shots and then clinical. And England have defeated the defending champions, and look what it means to them. Brilliant scenes here in Blackpool. England have done it again. Another world title. They extend their fabulous list of trophies, and we'll hand them another one after this break.
The WEPF World Team Champions for 2024 are England.